Wilson Promontory National Park is incredible.
Actually at the southernmost point in Australia.
It's definitely Jurassic Parkland.
Hi guys, I'm Izzy.
And I'm Jake.
And last year we quit our jobs in England and booked a one-way flight to start backpacking around the world. We spent the first 7 months of our journey backpacking around Asia, and then in January this year we booked a flight to Sydney, Australia. We've been making videos and documenting our journey every step of the way, so if you'd like to join us, please subscribe and enjoy today's video. Good morning everybody, welcome to Van Life Day 10. A very, very cold one today and last night. It was freezing last night.
What temperature went down to 5 degrees. It was a chilly one.
Yes.
But I've got to say, the most incredibly beautiful campsite. The dark skies last night were incredible. The wind picked up and then blew the clouds in and it absolutely banged it down. There was some sort of chaos going on with family. Torches were being flashed in our van and everything. We were not going anywhere. The doors and windows were firmly closed because it was so cold. So I think someone else went out to help them. But yeah, I really didn't know what was going on. But I think they arrived very, very late in the pitch black trying to put a tent up that clearly they didn't know what they were doing. So you know what, if you're doing camping and you haven't put a tent up before, and I've seen this in my own family,
You have to pull up here.
practice putting your tent up before you come, and if you're not good at it and you're not, get a camper van or stay in a motel, because there's lots of motels.
Yeah, I don't think you should ever be staying in, like, coming to a campsite to set up at dark. It's one thing if you've already got your stuff set up and then you're coming back in the dark, but to come up to a campsite in the dark and then have to try and set everything up. We've seen a few people try and do it.
And there are, don't get me wrong, there are lights. I mean, we did it the first time where it was quite bright and we got natural light from the sky to set the bed up. But when you're putting tents up and guy ropes, and the ground's very moist as well because they'd had a lot of rain. They'd had a recent storm here, because I kept saying lots of roads were damaged through bushfires, and lots of tree branches were down. A lot of tree branches were down. So yeah, you really can't leave it till it's dark, because even though there's lights on the camp like there was last night, they're strategically placed near, say, the bin areas, so they're not shining into the little camp areas. I mean, the designated camp spot we got was incredible. It's a huge space, a lovely spot. And this part, the Wilson Promontory, is really a lot of walking area. Because we're travelling and touring and we've got a schedule of seeing as much as we can, we can't really, we could, but then we're going to miss out on seeing other things. I would certainly come back here again, and I could stay here a full week. The walks that are here and the wildlife is incredible. It's beautiful, absolutely beautiful. I mean, the birds alone are just incredible.
But yeah, today we're exploring Wilson's Prom like the rest of the national park, and then heading to Phillip Island tonight. We're camping at Phillip Island.
And we're hoping to see penguins at dusk waddle onto the beach.
Mum was saying that it is usually like October time they start, but we're hoping, because it's been feeling quite cold recently, that maybe they'll come a bit early.
I'm hoping so, but apparently, according to it's October to, did I say October to December? When they're coming in, so we in the summer months, so clearly we're still in spring. Although last night, I think we've had our first frost back at home on Friday the 13th. It went into single figures here, but this part of Australia is very, very similar to the UK
weather-wise, yeah.
So yeah, so I don't want anybody saying, oh, where's your suntan? We haven't come away for suntans.
did you feel about those toilets at the this place we've stopped?
I'm being really positive, but clearly some people have got no toilet etiquette because explosions are the worst kind. When you're so desperate for a pee, you've travelled 29 kilometres to get to it, and it's a compo loo, which is fine, but there's clearly some people who have got an issue.
So we are currently at Wilson's Promontory National Park, as you will have heard from earlier, which is actually the southernmost point in Australia. You can walk to the very bottom of the national park, but there's no roads that get there, and obviously because we have so much to see every day, we're on a bit of a time crunch, so can't walk all the way there. Everything behind me is us trying to air everything out. I don't know if I said in this video earlier or the last one about how we found like a little bit of a leak in the van while it was raining really heavily, and some of the beds got a bit wet, so it is an old vehicle, but it is what it is. Currently trying to boil some eggs. It's taking ages because we're trying to do it on the back where it's a bit windy, but yeah, so we can have some lunch, and it's really nice here. The national park's gorgeous, all the mountains and everything like that. We just drove to the top of Mount Oberon, and yeah. So we do have some dumb blonde moments. I mentioned in the clip before that we were trying to boil some eggs. We were doing it for about an hour before, just thinking the wind wasn't making the water boil as much. It was like just kind of like a simmer. And then we look and the gas canister had run out. We put a new one in, it boils within 5 minutes.
On the positive, it's aired all the bedding out that got absolutely saturated last night because it was so cold and everything was so condensated this morning. So yeah.
Wendy, smile!
Oh, this is absolutely stunning. It's really lovely. Wilson Promontory National Park is incredible. Really incredible. It's beautiful. Really beautiful. And it's even better the sun's come out.
Everybody, we are officially at Phillip Island. We really hope you enjoyed Van Life Day 10, all our time in Wilson's Promontory. Definitely one of my favourite national parks we've been to here in Australia so far. So amazing, all the mountains and the beaches, everything like that. And it wasn't too far from Phillip Island at all. It took us about an hour to get here driving. And yeah, we really hope you enjoyed today's video. Please give it a thumbs up if you did, and subscribe if you want to see more from us. And we'll see you in the next one. Bye!
Jurassic Park land.
I feel like there was something else. Can't think now.
Well, speak for yourself.
She's taking a selfie. Is that a good one? Is that a good one?
It's a good one.